Hi everybody, this is Sister McConkey and I just wanted to go over a few tips for using Lightroom and on our first assignment using manual mode. So let's first of all start here in Flickr. So you're going to go to Flickr and you're going to click on that and get your own account to come up. This one is my account. Then you're going to go up to the top here, top right hand corner. There's a little cloud with an arrow. It says upload and you're going to double click on that and it's going to bring this up. One thing to remember on this first assignment, we will just be shooting photos and downloading them to your computer and then uploading them into Flickr. You will not be using Lightroom or making any edits on this first assignment. So you can either click on this blue button here that says choose photos and videos to upload, or you can click on here where it says add. And they're both going to bring up the same box here for you to look through files on your computer. So I'm going to go through here. I'm going to choose this photo of my husband running at Goblin Valley. I'm going to say open and it's going to bring it up there. Another way you can do it is you could just click and drag them from your desktop or from your Lightroom catalog once we're working in Lightroom, and I could just click and drag this other image over here. So it's pretty easy. And then you're going to get all 5 of your photos uploaded. Once you do that, I would like you to change the names here. So you're going to do your first name underscore last name underscore. The name of the assignment this week it is manual mode, but that name will change each week with each assignment we're doing. Underscore, and then I'm going to put 01. The next image would be 02, 03, 04, 05, and so on. So anyway, that's just going to show you how you do that there. Then we're going to say right here up in the top right hand corner, it says upload 2 photos. I'm going to upload those photos. I'm going to say upload, and it's going to upload them. Yeehaw. All right, so now I want to go in here to albums and I want to add a new album right there. I'm just going to bring all my images up here at the bottom, and I can just click and drag them here like this. I put this photo here, but if I wanted this one to be the photo on my album, I could just switch it like that. It's easy as that. Right now, you know, you would change this name, you would call it manual mode. I'm going to put week 2 because I already have an assignment up there from last semester. Anyway, that's how you would do that, and then you would hit save. I'm not going to hit save right now since I don't really want to save this folder. So I'm just going to say discard them. I'm going to go back out here to my albums and collections and show you a few things here in the manual mode album that I've made previously. Let's see. I'm going to go back that way. Here we go, albums. So I've got my album here. So one of the things I want you to be aware of is that when you click on your album and go into it, then you can click on your individual images. And it's going to, like here, it's got my name, Cindy McConkey, manual mode 001. And on your assignment on the discussion boards, you need to list the technical aspects of composition and the content of your images. And to find that technical information, you can get it right here on Flickr. So this tells me it was shot at a f-stop of 4.0. It was shot at 1/200th of a shutter speed, and the ISO was at 200. The other thing that's going to be really important on this assignment is your information here where it says EXIF. I'm going to click on that and I'm going to check and see what mode your image was shot in. So if you can see here, it says exposure mode manual. So when I'm checking, I need to make sure that you are indeed shooting in manual mode and not in auto mode. So something to be aware of there. All right. So when you're shooting in manual mode, you're going to want to make sure that your internal light meter is lining up in the middle. So you're going to be switching your aperture and your shutter speed to find that right spot. And you need to be kind of careful. Sometimes if you're shooting the same area, you won't need to make adjustments once you've made the initial adjustment, but you need to be aware that as you turn and change your position, you might need to make some adjustments again on your aperture or your shutter speed to make that all line up in your light. Okay, so I go back out to the whole album here. One of the other things I needed to do on this assignment is to make sure you're just shooting one subject from 5 different perspectives. It's important to learn as a photographer that the way you shoot the image can change the way that the subject appears and the way that the viewer is going to view it. So, like for instance, this image was shot from above, this image was shot from below. Several of these were shot kind of from sideways angles, and this one was shot straight on. Another way you could do this is you can do an in-camera crop, which isn't something, you know, would be as easy to do on a tulip like this unless I had a macro lens. But you could do, say you had a house with a red door, you could take an image of the whole house, and then you could you know, zoom in with your lens or change your position relative to that house and get just like the door of the house, and that would still be acceptable as well. All right, so one other final thing on this is how we are going to share these images on the discussion board. And this is really important. You can share things using this arrow, but please don't do that, because if you do that, then when we want to look at your images, we have to go out of the discussion board to see them. And so it makes things a little inefficient because there's a lot of in and out and reopening of things. So the best way to do that is to just go here, make sure you're in your album, and you're going to go here up at the top and you're going to copy that. So I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to go in here to the discussion board, and there's this little thing here that says link to URL, and I'm going to click on that and I'm going to paste that in there. Okay, and I'm going to say insert link, and so it's there. So the next thing I really want to do here is I'm going to change that. I'm going to say something like Cindy manual mode. Okay. Wait a minute, that didn't quite work. Okay. And then I'm going to get rid of that part that says link. So then you can see that it's all a hyperlink here, and when you click on that, it will take me out to a new, I can say open and link a new tab, and then it will take me here, and I have that. So I can still look at the images and discuss them. So I don't have to be, you know, logging back into iLearn and getting back into the discussion board. So that's a really important thing here, especially in a class as big as this, to keep things efficient. All right, if you have any other questions, you can email me, instant message me, text, post them on the announcement board, and I'll get back with you. Thanks so much. Look forward to seeing your work.